guys, Scott here from Outlaw Garage. We couldn't leave Sydney without having a look at this 2002 as well that is parked behind us. Not much of a video on this one, we're just going to bang the GoPro in and go for a drive. Listen to that. Let it warm up. Small cars, massive on the inside.
Yeah. It's like the rooming, like...
Yeah.
It's tiny, but... I don't know.
Because this is...
a lot higher.
It's high, isn't it? Yeah. Because from the outside, they're teeny weeny. Did a rally, Chopard rally in Dubai. A couple of guys called themselves the Arabian Bisons. They were in a orange 2002, but they are big lads. Bless them. All respect, kindly due to you boys. And they made that thing look tiny when you kind of roll past it. So I was expecting this to be a little bit smaller when I got in it. I appreciate I might get some of them saying, well, Scott, you put on some COVID weight, so let's not be saying we're all tiny.
We all have put on COVID weight.
But it's big inside.
This is actually my first classic car. So when I had the Cayman, I was new to like wrenching, and I'm like, I do not want to wrench on that car other than taking the wheels off.
Yep.
So it was like, I originally wanted a motorbike. Parents told me, you're not touching a motorbike till you move out. So for the same kind of price, I was like, I really want a classic. And I'm like, it was either an Alpha 105, 2002 or 911. Could not touch 911s back then, because this was in 2014, I think it was. So I found this.
I know this can be a bit controversial. I've never found a connection with Alpha. There is one in Melbourne, a GTV, more modern car, probably an 80s, that's kind of very wedgy, that I genuinely really like that, but I've not, I understand why people like Alphas, but I've never had that connection.
Well, same kind of reason for this. I liked it because that's like 60s and 70s styling. The 105s, that kind of era. And it was a similar engine as this, so inline four, except I think they were dual cam.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It was all similar aspects, so it was like, ooh. And I do like the Italian styling. But back then, all I could find were rusty examples.
Yeah, okay.
And now you can find good ones because they've all been restored.
Yeah.
But this I found in Melbourne. got these years ago for a future 911. I knew it was never going to happen, so I just had them retrimmed to match this car.
He heard you coming and was like, I'm not having any of that. DB9 GT, he just, yeah. I'm not having it. I'm not having you.
I was going up the same stretch with Ruby once, and someone in a newer Boxer, I think it was 718, he came singing up, went right past me. And I went, I'm like, do you know what, let's have some fun. I put Ruby in second gear, I'm just chasing him. I overtook him at, I think, 2 corners back. He comes up the next set of lights, going, wow. It's like, that thing's really good.
So here we go, we pulled up from our spirited drive with the 202. I think we're a little bit spirited. Engine here, trumpets on it. I know Brendan will be saying put some filters on the trumpets, but it is just driven as a...
It's driven in the city.
It's a
rarely goes
city car, but I know that is going to get some comments. It goes like a little rocket.
It's 90 horsepower, but you can feel it. You can feel all 90 ponies.
So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the spirited drive in the 202. It really does rev out quite sweetly, well within the speed limit range. So it sounds absolutely fantastic. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time with something new. See you guys. Bye.